Hey, this is Frank from Max Digital, and I wanted to make you this video because I see a great opportunity for you to take some market share from your top competitor online. This is a free video I do to help small businesses. There's no obligation to purchase anything here. I send these out because some business owners see the value in the information provided, but don't have the time to implement the ideas that I mentioned. But you're free to implement these strategies yourself for sure. So let's jump right in. All right, when I do a Google search for plumber in Charlotte, North Carolina, this is the search result that comes up. And I just wanted to quickly explain that the search results page has three sections to it. The first is the top section here, which is all your ads, all your paid advertising. Obviously you're paying Google to get into that spot. The second section here is called the Google Map Pack, and it may include an ad like it does here, but outside of the ads, it includes only 3 businesses every time. And you can see who those 3 businesses are. Now, to get into the Google Map Pack, you need to have a Google Business Profile, which you may or may not already have. I haven't checked, but you can go down to more businesses and see if you're ranked in there. But to get ranked as one of the top 3, you need to make sure that you fill out as much of the information that Google requests when you're setting up that profile. So things like your business name, your address, your phone number, your hours of operation, the services that you provide. They like to see updated photos uploaded to that, as well as customer reviews. And then another huge thing that matters as far as their ranking is how many online directories that you're registered in. So things like Yelp or Angie's List are online directories, and there's a lot of free ones out there that you can just go ahead and register yourself with. Yellowpages.com is another one. Okay, so then the last section here is your organic listings. So you can see Queen City Plumbing is the #1 ranked website for plumbers in Charlotte, North Carolina. And this, to be ranked in this area, it's based on the strength of your website. Now, everybody knows that you really want to be on page 1 of Google because nobody really clicks onto the second page. So everybody's either clicking one of the ads, or somebody in the map pack, or somebody who's ranking organically. So I looked at, when I clicked on Queen City Plumbing, here's a quick look at their webpage. And one of the things, there's a couple things that Google looks at when they send their web crawlers out to rank or to see who's an expert in the search term. And one of the things is the amount of content that is on the website. So you can see here that Queen City Plumbing does not have a ton of content here. Generally speaking, experts, or those that rank the highest, are the ones in part, the ones with the most content. And so they're looking for usually 1,500 words minimum on your home page. They're also looking for relevancy, which is, who's got the keywords in that content that are what generally gets searched by the web surfer. So, and when I looked over at your site, you also don't have a ton of content. Now you can count the pictures. The pictures do count as content as long as you save the keywords and embed them into the picture itself via the file names and everything. So that all does count as well. But this is a great opportunity for you to beef up your website. If you just beef that up and include a bunch of the keywords that users would be searching for, it's a great opportunity for you to go ahead and beat Queen City Plumbing because, again, they don't have a ton of content on their site. The second thing that I wanted to show you, I use a paid tool called Ahrefs that analyzes kind of the back end of every website. So you can see here, this is the Queen City Plumbing statistics here. And there's one thing or a couple things I wanted to show you here. So the first is they are currently ranking for 144 different keywords. And if I click on those, you can see that their keywords, aside from somebody who directly searches for their name, if you look at the other ones below it, they're very specific buyer intent keywords. It's what somebody would be searching for in the Google search bar, every single one of them. And you could see their position. So they are ranked first. If somebody were to Google Queen City Plumbing, they're ranked first. Plumber in Charlotte, they're ranked second. Plumbing in Charlotte, North Carolina, second, and so forth. So you could see usually there's 10 results on the first page. You could see that they are ranking on the first page every time. When I click over to yours, you actually are ranking for a lot more keywords than they are, almost 10 times the amount. But when I click on them, you could see that a lot of times it's either ranking based on your name, so somebody's actually Googling you directly, or just kind of more generic informational type, or not necessarily information, but more septic tank, not necessarily plumbing. Oops. So it depends, I guess, on what your intention is. If you wanted to rank first for plumbing, then you would need to include some more plumbing keywords in your content, because right now it looks like you're mostly ranking for septic tank, sewer pump, that kind of stuff, more so than the generic plumbing that somebody might enter. And you can see you are ranking on, looks like page 2 for these terms. So anyway, you can, depending on which terms you want to rank for, I know you do a lot of different services, plumbing, electrical, you can really kind of you can embed the keywords that you want to rank for. So I guess that's what I wanted to show you. And then I also wanted to show you the second thing that Google looks at is your backlinks. So Queen City Plumbing has 1,100 backlinks coming from 65 different domains. These are just links from one site to another. To your site, it kind of acts as an endorsement of your site by that other site. And so they have 1,100 from 65 different domains. And your site, you have actually more backlinks and referring domains than they do. So really, it comes down to the quality of the backlink. Google is going to look for relevancy, so that the links should be coming from sites that are within your industry, whether they be plumbing, electrical, or whatever, and that's going to give your power, or give power to your website. So it's the amount of content, it's the amount of keywords that you have embedded in there, which keywords are they buyer intent keywords, and your backlinks, not only how many you have, but also where they're coming from, the quality of those backlinks. That is going to make a huge difference in the way you rank. So, and I just wanted to quickly show you here on Queen Cities, if you were to rank for plumbing for any of these local intent buyer keywords, this volume right here, this column here will show you how many people are searching per month for each of these terms. Now, you're talking about over 2,000 searches, and if you could get 10% of those by being on page 1 and ranking towards the top of the similar businesses in Charlotte, that would be a significant increase to your revenue. So I just wanted to show you that if you are looking to expand your business. Again, you don't have to use me to help you with this, but I am available if you decide you do want help. And I hope you have a great day. I will leave my contact information in the email that I send you. Thank you.